Da Allah ina son kana ji ka biyo bakin hanya duka ka gaya ma mutane cewa da Allah ga Fulani nan za su zo su wuce ba ruwan kowa da su.
The military are involved in what happened in Plateau State, not be me talking. And this is what they found out on how the military or armed forces got involved in the massacre that happened in the Plateau State. Even as that, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is being sued for peace in Nigeria, and the military have been accused for collusions over the Fulani Herdsmen that carried out the attack that cost over hundreds of Nigerian citizens in Plateau State. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News on how they analyze the whole issues that happened and how the military are involved in all this.
Good morning, Dr. Abati. I am just so heartbroken. I mean, 20 people in River State here dead. We have over 150 people in Plateau State. Rufai, good morning. I mean, it seems so dark in Nigeria at this moment. I hope that their families find some sort of peace. We'll begin what's trending on Tuesday. Members of the Nigeria Governors Forum met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his residence in Lagos, where the president reiterated his condemnation of the killings in 17 communities in Plateau State. The president stated that the federal and state governments have a mutual responsibility of ensuring peace and stability in the country. More than 115 persons were killed on the eve of Christmas in attacks by terrorist communities in Bokkos and Bakin local government areas of the state.
I don't wear but war camp for Nigeria unity, a broken circle that say bye-bye to ignorance and poverty and renew our hope. Let's look at our children. The school feeding must be back quickly, starting from local government to state government and the federal government. All children are our own. We have to be ready to protect them and look into their future.
All right, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu there, meeting with the Nigeria's Governors Forum. I think that he made a lot of good points in terms of, securing our children's lives. He also, sued for peace, saying that, the state governors should also have their hands on deck. But, I thought I spotted the Plateau State governor there. And I was wondering, is he supposed to be there at this point when we are still counting scores? Or what actually is he doing there? In the meantime, the Middle Belt Forum has accused Nigeria's federal government and the security forces of complicity in the massacre of over 150 villagers in Plateau State on Sunday. In a statement signed by the MBF president, the forum stated that the government has known the hideout from which the terrorists launched their attacks, but have refused to take action, thereby leaving the innocent citizens in danger. Well, this is as a video showing men allegedly said to be Fulani militias brandishing AK-47 rifles with men in military uniforms has gone viral on social media. The video was said to have been posted by a Facebook user on September 16th. The men were seeking passage through a community in Katsina State. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
Hello Sunusi. Da Allah ina son kana ji ka biyo bakin hanya duka ka gaya ma mutane cewa da Allah ga Fulani nan za su zo su wuce ba ruwan kowa da su. An yi magana ne yanzu za su zo wucewa kawai za su. Ka gane abu bakin hanyar nan kar wanda ya ce wani abu ga su nan wucewa kawai za su yi. Da Allah abi ga su nan za su taho yanzu da Allah abi a gaya ma mutane.
All right, Dr. Bati Ayo Rufai, this is so sad. We're seeing this video here. It was posted by a user in September. We're not 100% here to verify this video because obviously it is on social media. Your thoughts quickly. We only have a few minutes.
Let me be very brief. One, you were asking what was Governor Caleb Mutfwang doing at the Jollof and Pepper Soup session with the president.
Yes,
Well,
that's
they
my
went
question.
to visit the president for Christmas. The president is at home in Lagos for Christmas and New Year. But you recall that we interviewed the governor of Plateau State in the morning, and we were asking him about the exact figures. And we asked him whether he had met with President Tinubu. He told us that he was meeting with President Tinubu yesterday to give him a report. And one of the issues discussed at that visit by the Governors Forum was the issue of the killings on the Plateau. And it was in that context that the president spoke about need for collaboration between federal government and the nationals. Quickly, on the video that you showed. Well, you know, Bitrus Pogo, the president of the Middle Belt Forum, said there is complicity and that people know these people who attacked them. One Honorable Genyen Deng also appeared on another program on Arise News Channel, where he said the people who kill people on the plateau, they know them, they know where they live,
Absolutely.
they know where they go to after killing,
videos,
which is a serious indictment of the Nigerian state and its ineffectuality.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what we are seeing here. You know, we are waiting to hear from the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military, as to the authenticity of this video. That is why I put it out there. And, you know, may their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. I mean, I'm going to move on from what's trending right now.
Now, it didn't end there. Why you thought that, okay, let me dispute the fact that what is happening? And I want you guys to watch this particular video on how this guy break it out on what really happened in Plateau State, on how the government of the state and the president are not taking the securities that are primary him in the country. I want you guys to watch this particular videos of Arise TV News. We'll be right back to do some messages into it.
You usually ask yourself, what happens to these communities after they've been attacked? Usually a particular community is attacked like 3 or 4 times over a 1-year period, and the people in that community feel so unsafe, they move to the neighboring community or to an IDP camp. And you would expect that those communities will remain empty. No, they won't. People come in there and settle there. As I'm speaking with you, go to Moon Council Ward in Kwanda local government area of Benue State. As I'm speaking to you, you have almost 38 communities in Mango local government alone that have been repossessed by people. And these are places where you have some places. You know that Plateau, for instance, used to be a mining site when Nigeria was big on iron mining and all of those ore minings. These people are taking over those strategic places, and they are taking over bodies of water, and they settle there. And so it is not as if they attack and people can move back to their communities. When people try to move back to their communities, the attacks resume and they run away. So people are living in their houses now. And then if you go back to the
So it's a case of attack, sack,
occupy and replace. And then if you move a bit further to see the modality and in the upcoming census, NPC is not going to be accounting those demolished houses. NPC is not going to be counting them. NPC is going to be instead counting new settlements close to those demolished houses. So there is a serious problem you have on your hands. It's beyond what is being painted by the media. Let's still stay on the cause of the problem. And you find a community who they will tell you they are coming, and they come, droves, in some cases 250 people. And then the community has like 20 or 30 vigilante services against who have pump action rifles, who you know that the effective range of a good pump action, depending on the bullets you're using, is 30 meters. And these guys have 400-meter weapon that they can fire at you from 400 meters away, and they aim you and they get you. Sometimes they have surface-to-air missiles. Sometimes they have weapons that can fire at operative range of 800 meters. Sometimes they come with 50-meter caliber weapons. And the military-grade assault rifles they are coming with is superior to what our Nigerian army has. This is not your regular pastoralists. This is not them. This is a full-fledged terrorist organization. And when you hear the vice president telling people to live in peace, to embrace peace, no, you are embracing deaths. So what you're telling them is to sit in one of the people I interviewed, I can still see their faces, really. I've been to these places, I've seen shallow graves, I've talked to kids, I've seen people who had different kinds of things. The pictures are all over my laptop here. I can show you this after the program. If you see what is really happening, one of the people I talked to, I said, why are you staying in this community? You know that they will come back. He said, life in the IDP camp is death. Life in the community is death. I don't know whether they are coming or not, but I can't stay either ways. So they are waiting to be killed. It's just that dying instrumentally. This is what is really going on. And you are telling them to embrace peace because the government is seeing this as farmer header class. So they would advise you to live peaceably. That's why we are telling the government, begin the process to officially gazette these people. Again, let me take you back to Boko Haram. Nobody goes to any community that is attacked by Boko Haram to tell them, live peaceably with your neighbors, because they've been officially gazetted. And Nigerian military knows what they are dealing with, terrorists. But now, when you see them as, two fighting, it becomes an issue of trying to separate the two guys that are fighting. No, two guys are not fighting. One person has an agenda, ideological agenda, political agenda, religious agenda, and they are pursuing it. And then if you ask the communities, what do you hear when they come? They start chanting religious chants before they attack. And in many of the cases, you ask them yourselves, especially when they have time to attack, sometimes they cordon off the security issue, they cordon off the community and start slaughtering with knives. And why are they not killing with the weapons they have? Why are they slaughtering with knives? So there are a lot of issues that you see on display here that you would see that indeed the federal government is doing Plateau people, Benue people, and indeed all of those people. And I hear my elder brother talking about, these are not border communities. Plateau is not a border, Benue, Kaduna. So these they move up and down.
Now you have listened. As a concerned Nigeria, what do you think about this particular massacres that happened during the festive period, where people were rejoicing, thinking, oh God, I've seen the end of the year? Overnight, somebody just came out, starts killing them for nothing. What are the causes and the reasons? We don't really know. And I want you guys to also comment your thoughts. What do you think that the president or the security agencies can put in place in order to put an end to this? These are the reasons why we are making this particular video, not just to mock the state governor, not to mock the Nigeria security agency, but to put pressure on them to do much better. In as much as most of them are already complaining that the government are not doing things, or the states or the president are not putting things in order for them to secure their citizens. All right, we have come to the end of today's program. What is your take about these whole issues? I want to hear from you in the comment section. What do you think about the analysis of Arise TV News said about the security agency? Comment your thoughts in the comment section. All right, we're going to be ending the video here. Until we meet again, stay tuned, Plan B TV. Peace out.
Plan B TV. Plan B TV. Everybody make you wake up to Plan B TV. I'll give you the news I see the hot tub. Subscribe and give them thumbs up. Now they go give you the updates. They are the new blocks in the town. Now they go give you the gist though. Now they go give you all the news, cause it's kind of weather you need all the fun. Oh, I said now who they is on a Plan B TV. Plan B TV. I said now who they is on a Plan B TV. Plan B TV. I said now who they is on a Plan B TV. Plan B TV. Plan B TV. Plan B TV. Plan B TV.